A reading from the book of Numbers. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to Aaron and his sons and tell them, 'This is how you shall bless the Israelites. Say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you kindly and give you peace. So shall they invoke my name upon the Israelites, and I will bless them." The word of the Lord.
May God bless us in his mercy. May God bless us in his mercy. May God have pity on us and bless us. May he let his face shine upon us. So may your way be known upon earth, upon our nation, your salvation. May God bless us in his mercy. May the nations be glad and exult, because you rule the peoples in equity. The nations of the earth you guide. May God bless us in his mercy. May the people praise you, O God. May all the peoples praise you. May God bless us, and may all the ends of the earth fear him. May God bless us in his mercy.
A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Galatians. Brothers and sisters, when the fullness of time had come, God sent his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to ransom those under the law, so that we might receive adoption as sons. As proof that you are sons, God sent the Spirit of his Son into our hearts, crying out, "Abba, Father." So you are no longer a slave, but a son, and if a son, then also an heir through God. The word of the Lord.
The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. The shepherds went in haste to Bethlehem and found Mary and Joseph and the infant lying in the manger. When they saw this, they made known the message that had been told them about this child. All who heard it were amazed by what had been told them by the shepherds. And Mary kept all these things, reflecting on them in her heart. Then the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen, just as it had been told to them. When 8 days were completed for his circumcision, he was named Jesus, the name given him by the angel before he was conceived in the womb. The Gospel of the Lord. Most of us, if not all of us, have had the chance to be with family and friends for the past days. I myself had that blessing. My family and friends came over to the rectory on Christmas Day. We had a beautiful gathering. And again, last Thursday, I was with them. Last Thursday was my 40th birthday. Yes, I'm 40. I thank you for all the greetings that you've sent my way, and also the greetings that were posted on our parish Facebook page. I don't even know how it got there, but obviously somebody posted, my birthday on Facebook. So I thank you for all your greetings, all the prayers, all the blessings, all the love, all the goodness that you've shown me. I feel so grateful. I feel so blessed to be a part of this wonderful, loving community. This Christmas has been exceptionally special to me and to my family. As you know, my mom is here. She's still here. And don't worry, she's here legally. Actually, my brother and I, in September, because our mom, being a parent of U.S. citizens, was eligible to change her status. So my brother and I decided to petition her to stay here permanently. And a couple of days before Christmas, we got a notice saying that her case was approved. So it has been very exciting, especially that we have not been together as a family for a long time, for Christmas especially. So this has been such a wonderful Christmas gift to my family. And this coming week, I will be taking some time off to be with my mother, with my brother and his family. We will continue the celebration. As I share with all of you all these wonderful blessings in my family, and I know you have your own as well, wonderful blessings and exciting stories to share, I'd like all of us to be mindful of those in our parish, parishioners, friends, whose Christmas this year or in the past years has not been the same because of a loss, the loss of a loved one. That's not easy. So for those of you who are here who have lost a loved one in the past year or in the past years, know of my prayers. I'd like to offer you the blessings mentioned in our first reading, the blessing given by the Lord to Moses for the people of Israel. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. the Lord look upon you kindly and give you His peace. So I pray for your peace, for your comfort and strength during this time. One of the funerals I presided over last Thursday, was for a young man, 21 years old, Jordan Arellano. It was a huge funeral, a very difficult one. A few days before that, I went over to visit his family to express my support and to go and pray with them. So I was there with his parents and with his sister. And one thing that his dad mentioned to me, something that really moved me and touched me, something that really stayed with me, something that I'd like to share with all of you. He said, "Father, what gives me comfort is the fact that one day I'll get to see my son again." Yes, because of faith, because of love, because faith and love are forever. Faith and love bind us forever with our loved ones. Because of faith, because of love, there is the promise that one day we'll get to see our deceased loved ones again. And we need to treasure that truth about our faith. We need to treasure that reality, that promise, together with all the wonderful blessings that we have been given, all the wonderful, precious memories we have of our deceased loved ones. We need to keep them all in our hearts. That is something that Mary, the Mother of God, our Mother, whose solemnity we celebrate today, that is something that she did. As the Gospel mentioned, Mary kept all these things in her heart, reflecting on them. All the wonderful blessings, all the wonderful events, all the wonderful truths, all the wonderful promises in the life of Jesus. She kept all of them in her heart. And I would like to say that that's what sustained her. That's what kept her going, especially during the Passion, the crucifixion, and death of her Son. So that is one thing that we need to do, that Mary teaches us. Because the more we treasure all those wonderful truths about our faith, all the wonderful blessings that we have been given, all the beautiful memories that we have, the more we treasure them, the more we reflect on them, the more we realize that they are all signs of God's love, of God's goodness to us. All reminders that God is with us, that God continues to be with us regardless of all the struggles and the troubles that we might have. And this is what we celebrate in Christmas. We are still in the season of Christmas. Christmas is God's way of saying to us, I have come to be with you. I am with you. As you walk through in this valley of death, in this valley of darkness, in this valley of suffering, remember that you are not alone. Remember that I am with you. That is the promise of Christmas. God is always with us. And that is one truth, one wonderful truth among all the many wonderful truths that we need to treasure in our hearts. Not only today as we start this new year, but also and most importantly, every single day of our lives. We need to hold on to that truth that God is with us, that God cares for us. That is what sustains us. That is what keeps us going. So, regardless of all the struggles, all the troubles that we might have, there's always a reason for us to say with all sincerity, a blessed Christmas and a happy New Year. So, a blessed Christmas and a happy New Year to all of you, my dear parishioners.